Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Alyswoof Plays. It's been a long time, mostly due to work and the holidays, but I have returned, and Hearts of Iron 4, one of my favorite games, has released a very nice expansion DLC that deals with some stuff that I kind of like, and so we're going to go ahead and jump in there. This particular series I'm going to call Red Alarm Germany, because they've added some new paths in Germany, and one of my first PC games I ever played was Red Alert 1 by Westwood Studios' Command and Conquer series, where Hitler had been assassinated, and Germany was a democracy that was the bulwark against Soviet expansion. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. Unfortunately, Hitler is still alive, so we're going to have to deal with that. But I will be essentially dealing with the Great Red Menace. I like to keep historical AI focuses off, just because. What do you want, kitty? Just because it's very fun for me to see the crazy stuff that goes on. So as you can see, I've already messed around just a little bit, just to get like a feel for how things happen. Go ahead and dive right in. I do apologize if my voice is kind of hoarse or if I cough or anything like that. I don't know what happened. Within the past like 10 minutes, my throat got all like phlegmy. Not sure what's up with that. I've got some water here to try and deal with it, but otherwise, sorry. First up, we are the Reich, the German Reich, and I want to consolidate everything. So, whoops, forget the kind. So the Untersee Boots float something, and these two, please merge, and then come over here. And then the Kriegsmarine and the Ostseeflotte, you two, merge, and come over here. Next up, I want the armies. I want all of them. Every last single one of them. Ah, Brudergruber. This game kind of just acts a little too automatically for my taste. I like to let go of the shift button to scroll. Alright, all of you guys, one army, and patrol this side of the country for me. And we'll put just a random dude in charge. You. Alright, here we go. Start. Game begin. Oh, not that. So what do we need to do, right? So what we want to do is we want to go down this path. Oppose Hitler. Now, what this will do is it'll actually start a civil war. And I don't want to do that immediately. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually start working on our infrastructure, because we need to fight the Big Red Menace, and the Big Red Menace is going to be kind of an asshole, honestly. We definitely want a good production of aircraft. Germany loves the aircraft, And another thing, I'm not a huge fan of submarines, honestly. So I'm going to get rid of our submarine production. I swear it will come back eventually. But we've got 2 Scharnhorst-class battleships coming through, and I want to get them done so they can join our flotilla as soon as possible. I'm also going to keep the destroyers. You can never have too many of those. I'm going to keep the heavy cruiser because, I mean, we've got one that'll be done here really soon. In all honesty, I'm a fan of giving Germany at least a navy. And it's purely to ensure that we can be able to secure our trade routes, right? And Lord knows we may need to make use of trade routes. For research, I'm really going to try and make sure that our manpower does not get too negatively or adversely impacted. Because Germany does not have the endless pools that everyone else gets. I also need to make sure we get our synthetic oil production up while simultaneously ensuring that our research is decreased. Next up, I really, really want to get this oil independency thing going on. So we're going to get 2, 3, and 4, 5 of those going. And then I also want to ensure that we have plenty of civilian factories. The more civilian factories I have, the more stuff I can build. And at any point in time, I can always convert them back, right? The last time I did this test, it essentially became West Germany versus East Germany, right? And we were playing West Germany. I'm going to see if that holds true again. And I'm going to mainly focus all of our building materials over here in West Germany. That way, if things happen, and they most certainly will, I will be able to deal with that as it occurs. Next up, I do not want this brigade or this brigade. Please get out of here. Thank you. And I'm also going to trim down our infantry just a little bit to get me down into this magic numberland that will ensure that we can field a single marshal of troops. And instead of you, I really want our good friend, our best friend, Erwin Rommel. And so what Erwin Rommel is going to do with this army is he's essentially going to just sit on them, right? He is going to be in charge of... Oh, I did not know about these. Oh, alright. I don't know, we're just going to stick with what I normally do, which is the first army is this, and it will get a Germany-looking color. The regular Germany is orange. And 1E Landmacht, which is essentially like land force. It is a term for an army, it is not the term for an army. And I also like to do that. And then our tanks, panzer divisions, are going to be those. Our infantry divisions are going to be these. Okay. Alright, awesome. And really, I just want to, and I'm going to kind of go slow, right? Maybe not 1, but definitely on 2. And yeah, so our entire goal is if we do not join the Allies, because we don't have historical focus on, right? So if we do not join the Allies, we will instead create our own little bulwark here in Central Europe. And our entire goal in life is to get rid of the Soviet menace. Because, boy howdy, are they causing problems. I mean, just look at our neighbor, France. They've got a huge communist thing going on. And Spain's got communists there too. Just communism everywhere. And we don't want anyone to have communism. Communism, the Bolsheviks, bad. Just like Bolsheviks, bad. I will preface by saying, I don't believe like all Bolsheviks. Like that's a thing. I mean, the Bolsheviks are a historical thing. They're gone now. There are no more Bolsheviks. Communism. I'm gonna rebuild these wings, by the way. Communism as a thing still exists in various forms. I don't personally care. I more care about whether you're an asshole or not. And it is my firm belief that Stalin is an asshole. And we shall see how that works out. So thanks for joining me. See you next time.